Welcome to the Minute of Strength. Second part of a 4-part series, Ropes Going Wild Essentials. Last week we talked about changing planes. Hopefully you practiced it and you realized the benefit from putting more effort into those patterns. This week we're going to talk about upper body unilateral movements. Now you might say to yourself, well, every movement is unilateral with the ropes because your hands are moving independent of each other. That's the obvious. What we mean by unilateral is only one hand, one side of the body working at one time. So in most cases, we like to challenge that by putting 2 strands in one hand, which offers another challenge and another benefit, all right? So check it out, show you how it's done. So, 2 strands, one hand, simple undulation pattern. Now I've got double the resistance, but on one side of my body. I have a 1.5 inch rope, I don't have a 2-inch rope with me. This is a way to challenge yourself. If you work with a 2-inch rope, do it with a 2-inch rope. That's your next challenge. That's your next progression. Look, we always talk about 2 steps forward, 1 step back. How do you get better? How do you get more efficient? Continue to challenge yourselves, but also keep in mind, we still want that precision of movement, quality movement. So 2 strands, one hand. I can turn to the side, which is something that I can't do with one rope in each hand. And I do a nice lateral movement. I actually learned this from Gunnar Peterson. Does this with a lot of his clients. Big waves, small snappy waves. And if you notice, to get that rope off the ground, I really I put a little bounce in my step. I'm a little bit more rooted. I really feel my posterior chain fire. I'm using less and less shoulder, believe it or not, because 2 strands in one hand is just too much for that shoulder. So it automatically kicks into my core. Posterior chain gets my whole body into it. Fantastic results from this. Mix it up. You can do some circles, double circles, reverse direction. Endless. Get creative. Keep it safe and get even more out of your Ropes Going Wild. See you next week.